really the wide variety of foods that you can eat. All right, I just had my little spiel.
Thanks. I heard something about lettuce. All
Just to
right.
kind of substitute, like thinking about how you can substitute things that you would don't so, and don't always like don't focus on what you have to eliminate. Really think about like the wide variety that's available to you to replace.
Yeah, I love that. And that is what the beauty of this and the ideas you get from our Facebook page is so cool. So I'm going to share the 10 guidelines, a little photo. Let me see here. Hold on one sec. You guys are all troopers. This is usually way more organized, let me tell you.
We've had
That'll,
nothing but problems with phones and electronics for the last 2 days. So I don't know what's in the air. So this doesn't surprise me.
yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Can everybody see that? Yeah.
I can.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
Okay, great. So if we take a look at this, these are the 10 guidelines of the shred. And kind of like I mentioned in the beginning, we want to add and focus more on the things we're adding in. So more plant foods. And specifically, we encourage the Juice Plus Essential fruit, vegetable, and berry capsules. So what this is it's 30 to 40, depending on what you get, a variety of different fruits and vegetables that's concentrated down into plant powders. So it's not a supplement, it is whole foods in a wide variety, and it's in a capsule. So it's very easy to do. You don't have to juice, you don't have to, even scoop nasty green powder into water. You can take it in 2 seconds and it's doing incredible things in the body. And a little bit of what Dr. Mitra Ray was going to talk about is how the micronutrition from plants actually, decrease inflammation and help revitalize and cleanse your cells so that you can shed fat and that you can restore your microbiome, which is your gut health. And I know that's kind of a buzzword right now. We talked about it at our sourdough workshop recently, but it really is so true. The more micronutrition we can feed our body, the better it's going to function and the more optimal, and the better results we're going to see. So I love the Juice Plus capsules. It's researched, it's certified, and we can send you, a little video after this to learn more about that. And then 1 to 2 complete shakes by Juice Plus. These are everything is plant-based, which is really cool. This is a soy protein, which is amazing actually, because soy is the only plant protein that has all 9 amino acids in it, which is really essential for, getting the proper nutrition on a protein spectrum. So like pea protein even and rice protein, like none of those are able to hit all of your needs as a complete protein except for soy. Now we've all heard of whey and things like that, but that can get dicey because, a lot of times the quality isn't there, or there's other fillers with whey as well. So I love the complete shakes because they really stabilize your blood sugar and keep you from crashing during the day. So those energy crashes we might have in the afternoon, and prevents us from those cravings that we have and we want to reach for that Snickers bar, or, make that choice we know we don't want to make. So it's a really great and tasty shake that we'll do 1 to 2 times a day. And then drinking plenty of water. I know this is like such a simple thing, but I struggle with it for sure. Something that I know a lot of people do is get like a big water bottle and lug it around like a gallon. I know that's not doable for everybody, but I know we'll share some tips and things you can do for water, but that's really good also for cleansing your body, especially during this 10-day period. And then taking 10 deep breaths and getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. So, simple things, but just going to help, support your mental health just as much as your chemical and physical health. And then number 5 is exercise most days. If you're not on an exercise plan, don't stress out on these 10 days about like exercising every day. I would say like a really good goal is to maybe walk every day. So maybe it's 10 minutes, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30, but just do something where you're getting up and moving around. There's so many benefits shown just to walking 20 or 30 minutes a day, and have fun with it too. You can involve your kids and you can make it happen that way, which is fun. And then really the piece that is huge here and what sets the shred apart as well is reducing or eliminating caffeine and alcohol. And I know you all are like, wait a minute, I'm like ride or die without my caffeine or my evening wine. So you don't have to fully eliminate them. But if you can reduce it, so maybe you're at like 2 cups a day and then maybe you go to 1. But there are a lot of benefits to reducing caffeine for a period, just to give your body a break. We have little like 1 to 2 minute sharings with Dr. Mitra Ray, who created this program, about the specific benefits of that. And she's like a food chemist and has such an incredible knowledge. But it kind of makes sense, right? Like it is a cortisol trigger. And so if our body's under flight or fight or too much stress, we can't always detox and things like that. So definitely worth thinking about. And then eating after 6 p.m. So if you can give your body like 12 hours of, hi guys. Sorry guys. So eating after 6 p.m. and that, if that doesn't work for you, you can always do like 7 or 8, or just whatever it is. Try to give your body 12 hours of a break, of a fasting period, which if it's 6 o'clock, then that just means 6 a.m. So it's not too bad. And then if it's later, you would just count forward from there. But yeah, such a great way to let the body rest and refuel and cleanse as well. And then processed foods, which you might have to get into some ingredient label reading, which you don't have to do it crazy, but a simple way is just stay on the outside skirts of the store. That's where all of like your produce is and your fresh foods. And then as you get inside the store, that's when you have more of your processed foods. And we can send you more resources on navigating that as well. But I always say, if you look at an ingredient label and it looks like a Bible on there and you don't recognize the words, it's probably not good for you. So just looking at that, and even the oils is really interesting to look at the oils in the food. Like you can grab cashews and it has like canola oil and like other stuff in it, and you're like, dang it, this is supposed to be good for me. So just little mindful tips there. And then what to eliminate would be gluten and dairy and artificial and refined sugars. So this is kind of like a hard try to eliminate for the 10 days. And I will say, like, giving your body a break from these is really, really good. Now, I know not all gluten and dairy is created equal. But for the most part, like, really no matter what, just giving your body a break, because these foods have been shown to be inflammatory. And it's just going to really allow your body to rest, digest, and cleanse easier without having to digest these items, even if it's like a good brand or whatever. And we'll have ideas and things for like dairy-free yogurts and milk and things like that. And then again, artificial and refined sugar. So honestly, the easiest way to go about this is number one, don't be overwhelmed. But just know alone, if you're already doing your, some of you I know on here, this call are already doing the plant foods with the Juice Plus capsules. And that alone is going to set you up greatly because you're getting that variety every single day at the cellular level. And then on top of that, you're just, instead of eating some things that maybe you normally eat, you're just going to trade it for a Juice Plus shake, or you'll trade it for, some fresh veggies and hummus or something like that. I always like that mindset to help me as I'm thinking about the shred, is what can I add in? Does anybody have questions about this so far? That was kind of a lot, and we usually have other slides to go through it a little easier, and you can always put something in the chat too if you think of anything. So this is kind of small and it's a little more for me to read, but why is Shred 10 unique? Well, there's simple guidelines that are easy to follow. So many programs require complicated meal planning and calorie counting. Shred 10 is a simple program that anyone can follow, and the guidelines are backed by health professional recommendations. So no food deprivation. You simply eat foods that fall in the parameters of the guidelines. And we do have recipe books that are incredible. Dr. Michi Ray made them, like even salad dressings, and most of them are plant-based, but if you want to add protein to them, you can, which is really cool. And then the products that make sense and are backed by clinical research, which would be the Juice Plus essential capsules and shakes. And another thing I'm going to add on that is, so the National Cancer Institute and another main group recommends 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, every single day. On average, we get 3. I'm like sometimes that. And so that's just something to think about too, just in, overall, beyond these 10 days is that something that you do or you find easy to do? And I know some days I'm good, but not every day. And so again, that's why I just love the support of that. And so, yeah, it's safe for the whole family. Why make healthy changes by yourself when you could bring those you love most along with you? And I love this because that's what makes this a lot easier to do, is when you can bring your kids involved and even your partner, and do it together. Prep some veggies and find a couple recipes in the recipe book, go grocery shopping and plan out your week of what you're going to do for the shred. And it's really fun and exciting. And another really cool thing, I'll just share that at the end, but it's incredibly affordable. So the cost of Juice Plus essential capsules and the shakes, it's literally a few dollars a day for 2 very filling shakes and capsules with whole food plant-based nutrition. And you're also getting free resources, educational tools, support, and complementary parts of the program. If you do have kids that are 4 to 25 years old, they can actually get the plant powders or the Juice Plus gummies, which they have it in a gummy form, for free, as long as there's an adult order sponsoring them. So they can get it for free for 22 years, as long as your order is alive for 22 years. So I just love that. And they have seen incredible results for kiddos who have been doing that over the years. So yeah, we have a Facebook support community, and that's where we will post daily education and support along the way. And if you don't want to be on Facebook, we can send you just a one message each day throughout the shred as well. So this is just, I kind of hit around this, but I wanted to share it again because I think, a lot of us may want to lose weight or and that's a beautiful goal. I think we should want to feel confident and good in our bodies, but I think it's important to understand how our body can lose weight in a nourishing, healthy way. Sometimes we want the quick answers, or feel like we've been trying and we haven't seen them in the past. And so this photo is beautiful because what it really shows is the fat cells surround toxins. So if we don't shred the toxins from our bodies, then our fat cells will stay and then we can't lose the weight. So if you look at the top one, dieting or over exercising, you can see, the toxins around the body, and then they burn the fat, but the person still has the toxic overload. And so that's when they gain back the weight very easily, and it's not sustainable. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, I know what that's like. And then the bottom shows the inverse of cleansing. And that's why, really, we always hear it, nutrition really is the foundation. But stored fat enrobes toxin, thus protecting vital organs. But cleansing gives the body the nutrients it needs to succeed. And so when you shed the fat, you have less toxicity, and then you're able to lose the weight and keep it off and maintain it. And it's not such a struggle. You can go out and have the ice cream. You can go out and still enjoy life and not feel like, oh my God, I'm going to gain 5 pounds after this vacation. And so it's just a beautiful visual, because it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. And God made us all to be the shape that we are. And sometimes it really is just accepting your shape and owning your shape and loving who he's made you to show up to be. So I don't know where that came from, but that was for somebody. And then, so again, I just wanted to hit on this again. So Y Juice Plus essential capsules. So flooding your body with the nutrition from whole foods is key because it's the foundation of human health. The current recommendations are 7 to 13 servings a day. Why so many? Any change or stress in the human body increases oxidative stress. So according to the New England Journal of Medicine, the result of oxidative stress is aging, disease, death. So to overcome that stress, we need antioxidants, which only come from plants. So this is just going to give you a powerhouse or almost like a shield for your body to start healing and shedding those toxins again. So some of the most common results we see is craving more fruits and vegetables, healthier weight, better recovery from workout, improved sleep, increased energy, healthier hair, nails, and skin. Amen. Improved regularity and increased mental clarity. So those are some of the beautiful results, but everybody experiences something different. I am going to go ahead and stop the recording.